Hey guys, State Suhrgirl here playing Between Time Escape Room. Now, in this guide, I'm going to show you how to get platinum easily. However, I do want to point out that some of these puzzles I don't really understand, like how they want you to solve it. I kind of get it, but at the same time, I just don't have the capacity to like cipher through every one of them. So I may be looking at some solutions while I'm going through this. But if I do understand it, I will basically explain it. So go ahead and hit new game, hit empty,
It's
and let's
been
get
easier
started.
than I expected. I've hardly seen any security. Well, next objective to find that time machine.
Alright. So first let's go over here. Click on time travel materials data, the monitor. Let's take a look at it. Now come over here to this little icon and see these numbers. So 2546291. So if you look at it, you have 2, 5, 4. No, actually not that one. Where is it at? It should be on here somewhere. Oh no, this is right. Okay, so we got 2, 5, 4, 6, 2, 9, 1, 1. Well, 9, 1. Sorry. So if you think about it, you're starting from 2, going up to 5. Then you're going left to 6. Or I'm sorry, left to 4, down to 6, and then right to 2, 9, and 1. And there you go. The next one we'll do is come over here, click on this right here. This one's pretty straightforward. It's like a little puzzle. You know, you got your corner pieces, which is like 4 of the 6 pieces. This one shows as the bottom, and this one is the top. Alright, we'll come back to that in a minute. Each row and column contains 3 black and 3 whites and is unique. More than 2 of the same color can't be adjacent, so it can't have 3 in a line, 3 up and down. This is basically like Reversi or Othello, except with a little bit more rules. So let's go ahead and click on it. Now you can click on the hints if you wanted to. Like for example, if I click on this hint, it's going to, if I click it once more, it'll show me one of the rows going down, the third one. So it's saying black, 2 white, black, white, black. So we can go ahead and do that. We can go, if I click on it right, black, white, white, black. Oh, sorry. Damn it, wrong button. Not black, we want a white now. So black, white, white, black, white, black. So now we know this line right here is good. There's no 3 in a row. No more than 3 of each color. In fact, exactly 3 of each color. So we know we can't have 4 whites in a row down here. It's kind of like, when you think about it, it's kind of like, what's that game, Sudoku? Yeah, you can't have more than 2 in a row, so you have to be a black there. Now this could be a black or a white. We don't really know, except for the fact that we have 3 whites already, so it has to be a black. And since we already have 3 blacks on this row, we know that the rest of them have to be white. Or, I'm sorry, not row, column. Now we got 2 white, 2 black. You can't have 3 black or 3 white in a row, so put 1 black in between these 2, and put 1 white between these 2. Again, can't have 3 whites in a row, so take a black and put it there. There we go. And we can't have more than 3 white in that row, so put a black. Now, this column already has 3 white, so just finish it off by putting 2 more blacks. And can't have 3 white in a row, so again, another black piece. Can't have more than 2 in a row of black, so I put a white there. And take a look at it for a second. If you do it right, you shouldn't have to worry about having multiple options, so there should only be one option that you can do. For example, going down this column, I see I already got 3 blacks, so I'll put 3 whites. Okay, and let's see. Can't have 3 white in a row, so put a black there. Can't have 3 black in a row, so put a white here. We already have 3 whites going down, so we got to put a black here. And you already got 3 blacks in a row going down, plus there's only 1 piece left, so put that here. And there you go. Now that, if you look at this part, shows some yellow and purple like dots on the otherwise groups of 2x3s going across. So we'll come back to that in a moment. Okay, so now we need to solve, so we already solved the ones we needed. So now can we connect the elements from the poster and the time travel materials? Okay, so if you click on the hint here, it'll show you a picture of those vials from earlier. I forget what that machine's called. I know it like makes them rotate in a circle. So what we need to do is we need to figure out what each of these are. And we already see on here the circles 1, 2, and 3. So I'm pretty sure that means, oh, if I can click on it. No, not that one. Here we go. So what is red? So put red over here. It says red is Na. So remember that. Purple is being stubborn. There we go. Purple is Kr. And green is Ga. So Na, and then Kr, and then Ga. So Na, which is the green, is, no, sorry, it's not green. It's a purplish. It's right here, so it's 11. Okay, and then this one was number 2, which is Kr. Kr is 3, 6. And then the last one was Ga, right here, which is 31. So 1, 2, 3. So if we click on this right here, we'll go 1, 1, 3, 6, 3, 1. Now you get a trophy called Basic Chemistry. So inside we got on the left side 932 and on the right side 652. This is A, so keep that in mind in a moment. Alright, so now let's go to the other closet right here. Now if you remember right, we had all these yellow and purples. Bottom right yellow, left mid purple, and so on. Come over here, and you see those same patterns, 2x3. So you can do like, bottom right one we said was a T as yellow, mid left on purple is an E, and so forth. If you do that, you will get T, E, M, P, U, S, Tempest. And just like with cabinet A, we have cabinet B with some numbers on each side. Alright, so now remember this. This is what's going to help us solve the code that we need to open up this. So let's say we got these numbers here, 932, 652. So 9 minus 6 is 3. What was it? 932. Shit. See, I'm really bad at remembering shit. 652, 932. Okay. So next one was a plus and a times. So 3 plus 5 is 8, and then 2 times 2 is 4. So that gives us for the first side 3, 8, 4. So I'll go over here. I'm just going to input that real quick because again, bad memory. 3, 8, 4. Now for the B scenario, sounds like I'm talking about Resident Evil. We got times, plus, and minus. So 2 times 3 is 6. 5 plus 1 is 6, and then 7 minus 2 is 5. So 6, 6, 5 for the B one. There we are. And after we open up this, we'll get a hexagonal piece. And I believe we should have it. Oh, we haven't got the key yet. Okay. Alright, so now let's go ahead and check the computer here. This will show us hints for our next clue. So time travel consequences, you know, the different possibilities. You got your fate, which means that whatever happened has already happened and you're supposed to go back in time to do it. Multiple timeline theory is where you go back in time, you do something like the grandfather paradox solution where you stop your grandfather from being with your grandmother, whether you unalive him or you say, you know, talk him into going someplace that he didn't go that day and never meets her. You end up creating a new timeline. And then the infinite loop is you go back in time and you see yourself go back in time and you just keep on repeating that. So basically we'll combine all three of these because why not? So if you studied that, you'll see it all overlaps with each other. So what we want to do, let's see, where is it? This one. So this one is like a hexagon that keeps on going inside itself. We're to put in the far left. The circle that sort of spirals inside, put that next to it. The cat's eye-like shape, we're to put to the right of that. And then the circle with the lines on the sides, we're to put on top here. The diamond, we're to put right here. The circle with the broken lines, we're to put in the bottom right. And then the last one, put right here on the right side. Now that opens up the cabinet. And click on the key. Use the key right here. And we're going to take that hexagon piece. Insert it. And this one is pretty much just sort of trial and error. Just make sure you connect everything. So we want the middle one to have 2 on the left, 3 on the right. Like that. Now the top left one needs to be 1, 3, 2, 3 on the other sides. So 1, 3, 2, 3. There we go. On the top right, you want to be 3, 3, 1, 2. So 3, 3, 1, 2. So turn it till it's like that. 3, 3. Oh, one more. There we go. 3, 3, 1, 2. There we are. And turn this one till it's 1 is a 1 here and 3 here. There we are. This one till we have 2 1s on top. There we are. And then last, of course, we just want to match this one with this one. And you get a trophy called Time Travel Lab.
Finally. Now let's see how to start that thing.
And that was basically every puzzle in the first level.
Starting Alpha Protocol. Welcome, Robert. I was waiting for you.
Hello? How do you know who I am, machine?
I am not a machine. I am an advanced AI connected to the future and the past. You can call me 8Ma.
Right, 8Ma. If you're so smart, what am I doing here?
Easy, Robert. Your objective is to go to the Temple of Kukulkan, region of Mexico, 12th century, to get the crystal skull.
Wow, you seem to be well informed. Let's go there then.
Understood, Robert. Establishing time coordinates. Activating time jump. Time travel completed.
Ugh. What a strange feeling. It was as if I had been crushed and stretched like a spring. Well, it seems we've come to the right place. I'm going to get the crystal skull and get out of here.
Alright, so for the first puzzle, level 2. Now, you probably are wondering, how am I supposed to do this? What doesn't make sense? I don't have anything to go off of. Well, you got this. So it shows a dragon and a turtle. And you think, okay, well, a dragon and turtle, but then what? Well, if you look at this one's already pressed on top, is a lizard. And the bottom right here is, let's just call it a phoenix, for better or worse. Or let's just say bird. So that would mean the order is lizard, dragon, turtle, bird. But you have to keep repeating it and make sure it matches. So click on it. And what we're going to do is you want to click the dragon, then the turtle, then the bird, and go up to the what was the lizard, sorry, and then dragon, turtle, bird, lizard, dragon, turtle, bird. Now that reveals us a clue for another puzzle. Next is a square buttons puzzle. This one is pretty common. I'm sure you've seen this before. It used to be a little game, like a little gamepad. They had lights. It's called lights out. And every time you press a light, it would switch it on these buttons. So you want to do this one, this one, and of course this one. And you get yourself a pentagon piece. Let's go ahead and put the pentagon piece. Actually, no, let's do this one first. So this one is once you understand how it works, it's pretty simple. So if you use a hint, it would say take this piece and put it here. And the reason why is this piece is saying above in green is this piece. This piece says below in green is this piece. For example, let's say, was that a temple? So you would not want to put this piece there because the temple, so this piece is saying to the right there should be that green symbol, and below there should not be a temple. So you would not want to put that there. So, having said that, you want to think about how you want to put these in. So you do notice that this piece is saying there's this little symbol to the left, and this piece is saying the same symbol as above. So I'm just going to put it like this for a moment, and then say that this is the piece they're talking about, which it is, and that should go here because that makes sense. To the right is not this symbol, and below it is not this symbol, but yet both of these are showing us this. Okay, so now we have, what, 4 left? So we can't put this here, and well, that's pretty much it. We just can't put it here. So let's think. Can we put it here? Yeah, that would work. And then this piece, it has to the left that ship light symbol. Just see. Really, this piece technically could be fit into any of the other ones. So let's go ahead and for now put it here. This one cannot go here because to the right is not that symbol, it's a temple, so we have to put it here. And then this one is the right symbol, so we'll put it here. Now, I don't know exactly what that does, because, again, I don't see anything unlocked, but I think I know it's also used for a later puzzle, though. So, alright, so now this puzzle, you need to solve the first hexagon and square pieces puzzles, find a combination with 3 squares, triangles, and circles on it. Remember that one picture on the wall said square, triangle, and circle 3 times. And you can change the top one here, so square, circle, circle is one that's unchangeable. So that means we don't need any more squares. We need 2 squares and 1 circle. So let's go ahead and do this one right here. See what we got. Square, triangle. Okay, so now we have 2 squares and 2 triangles, 2 circles. Assuming we keep that is, which we might. Square, circle. Okay, so let's try square, circle for this one. So we got 3 squares, we got 3 circles, we got 1 triangle, which is actually we're going to change that obviously. But that means we need to have 2 triangles so that we can have 3 total. And there we are. Gates opened. Alright guys, this one is really annoying. You can probably figure out that each one of those dice down below matches one of these colors. And the way it's flipping is basically telling you to the right how you should lay them on the floor. Problem is you gotta kind of figure out which one's moving which, because they're not exactly blue, pink, green, yellow, as you might think. So I'm not going to go through and tell you which ones are which, but that's basically how you would figure it out. Taking some time, look at it, and try to figure out which one was which. So let's see, we want 2 of the 4 dots on the top. And then below that we want 2, 1, 4, 3, blank, blank with a dot like it is. And then we want on the right, we want blank, blank, blank with a dot. Two, 1, 1. And then 3's on the bottom. And keep in mind, like I said, you don't have to do every puzzle in this game. So some puzzles just give you like hints on other puzzles. If you already know the solutions, you can just skip ahead and do only certain puzzles. Like I could technically do this puzzle now and unlock this if I wanted. But I'm not going to. It'll basically, there's these symbols. Basically, just walk you through this. Alright, so this one, pretty straightforward. You want to match the symbols right here. So like this symbol right here on this tile has to be the same. You want to match from here to end here, and these 2 have to be exactly what they are as well. Thing is though, is these are not single tiles, they're double tiles, so you gotta make sure you put them in the right order. So let's start off with this woman here. She has like this symbol, but it's going up and down, so let's do this one. And we're going to aim it right here so they can fit. So now we got a guy symbol, which I assume that's a guy. The next one we want to do, you got a few options, but I'm going to do the guy with a pizza guy from from Little Caesars. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Above him, we want to match that as well. And we're going to go ahead and do this one. Okay. Match it with, well, these are about the same, so it doesn't matter. And then we're going to do this and the pizza guy. No, wait, hold on. That doesn't look right. Sorry, we're gonna do this one. And then this one. And then now we want to do this one with the pizza guy. And then the reverse to that one, which is right here. And then we're going to do this one. And then end it with this one. There we go, we got another symbol. Now this one basically has to do with that 3x3 puzzle with all the symbols, which you can probably recognize look very similar. You want to try to connect the square piece puzzle with the clue that is drawn on in the wall. Quick solution for that is you turn this. We'll have it as top and left here for this one. Basically on the bottom like that. Far left side like that. And then bottom right between like 3 and 6 like it was on a clock. Okay, so now we got this symbol, we got this symbol, and we have that symbol. So we want to click on this little piece here, and so what we want to do, you want to click on this top half moon, this left piece here, and this top left piece here. You get a trophy called Open the Door. Now this next area is sort of trial and error, so I'm just going to show you the solution. Pull this lever. Pull this lever right here. And go to the right now. And we're going to go ahead and pull this lever. And pull this lever right here. Go all the way through, pull this lever. And go through and pull this lever, which is number 6. Now go all the way back. There's no need to pull this one, so we'll leave it alone. Pull number 7. You can ignore that one as well. Go to through the store and pull this lever here. And now you should be good. Go ahead and pull, was it this lever, I believe? No, leave it open, sorry. You can leave it up.
Ha! It hasn't been that difficult. Now let's go home to celebrate.
You get a trophy called Mayan Temple. And now you just completed level 2.
Aidma, time to go.
Robert, while you were working, I have taken the liberty of looking for another location where you could find a treasure of greater value.
If it's as simple as getting the skull, it's worth going through the rough patch one more time.
Wise decision, Robert. Destination, Alchemy Laboratory of Dr. Flamel, Paris, year 1357. Establishing time coordinates. Activating time jump. Time travel completed.
I can't get used to this feeling. Aidma, what fantastic treasure will we find here?
Here you will find a poison that can kill any human with a single drop without leaving any trace.
Incredible. Let's get to it.
Alright, so we're on level 3 now. So this is where I started to not really understand the puzzle solutions too well. And I have some idea, but not enough to really think about it to understand it. This one's called mirror, so it's obviously you want to mirror something. So yeah, I don't know exactly. I'm just going to show you what the solution is. 9, 1, 6, and then 4. Now this gives us this right here, which shows us 4 symbols we can interact with. Next, let's go and do this color vial puzzle. This one's pretty easy. I mean, you can brute force it with trial and error, but if you look at it, you just have to figure out the weights between. This one's basically saying 1 purple is equal to 2 blue, which obviously means purple weighs more than blue. This one is showing that red definitely outweighs green. This one says white is equal to purple and blue, and we know purple is like double of blue, so that means white is equal to basically 3 blues, or a purple and a half, whatever. And I think that's it for what they show us. So let's go over here. So we can say green is the lightest, red comes after, then blue, then purple, and finally white or gray, whatever it is. Okay, so this is what you're going to probably want for one of the future puzzles. It shows red is +2, purple -1, and so forth. Alright, so fire is red +2, goes to water dark blue. Okay. So click over here. And our solution is left, right, top, bottom, left, right. Now this is showing us something we'll use in a moment. I don't think right away though. So for this middle one, it says use the stone with the same key with the golden circle to figure it out. I don't understand how this gold circle thing is supposed to work. Like, to me, that just doesn't say anything. I don't know. Don't really get it. But I know the solution. Which is top left, second to the left of the bottom right, so right here, bottom left, and then top right. Grab this. Now playing a game called Zero, what was it? Zero Escape, no, not Zero, it was 999, which was like the first of the Zero Escape trilogy games. I learned that these are the symbols of planets. So you have to first solve the symbol puzzle. Each white circle is a space between the planets. So the one that's a male symbol, that's Mars. That goes right here. I believe that's either Saturn or Jupiter. I can't remember which. This one right here, it looks like a female with the horns on top. That one is, I believe, Mercury, and that goes right here. This one is Earth. Don't ask why. The female one is Venus. This one, I believe, might be the moon. I'm really not sure. I'm guessing on some of this. And then you got Neptune right here, because it has a trident. And whatever this one is, I can't remember honestly. This might be Saturn, the other one's Jupiter, or vice versa. Either way, that's your solution. Grab this, and it tells us what we need to do is to solve this next puzzle coming up, the powder puzzle. It's kind of weird because it says the final recipe for this is 1 times sal fortis, half of the aqua vitae, and then 2 of the sal aqua. But to get sal aqua, you have to have half of aqua vitae plus sal petrae. So it's kind of an odd thing to say. It's better to just go by the colors, which I actually remember writing that down when I was doing it. So here we go. So here's the powder solution. Click right here. So in this order, you want to do orange, white. Then you want to do blue, magenta. I mean, it's really cyan and magenta, but whatever. Might even say pink for magenta instead. And then blue, magenta again. And then white, blue, magenta. And then white again. You get a trophy called Advanced Alchemy. One second. Okay, so now you're going to take this item and you're going to put it inside this little container to create heat. And then carefully you're going to grab that, the old key, which you will use for this little box here. Gives you a code 3149. Okay, so 3149. So now we want to do this puzzle. Before we do that, remember this is the solution they gave us earlier. So up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, up. Alright, so up, down, up, down, down, up, down, and down, up, up. Now this one's really simple. Like the guide says how many times click on each square, but you really don't need it. Just try to make an infinite symbol as well as the snake eating itself. You know, the Ouroboros. So click it here a couple times, click this to match, click this to connect it, click that to connect, and then click down here to connect, click here, and click here until you get it. Really simple. Now 72348561. So what this is trying to say is the order of how you should put these in order. So let's go back to that real quick, because we didn't look at it yet. So this is showing us the phases of the moon from 1 to 8. You know, completely gone or whatever. Now that code 71, whatever it said, that's the order they want you to put those symbols in. So if you memorize that, study that, look at that, it says 72348561. Okay, so 7234 will be like this. 7, 2, 3, 4, and then the last 4. I can't remember what the numbers were, but it would be this one, and then full moon. And then this one, and then new moon. Now you got book. Turn over here, and we're gonna put this book in on the shelf, and we're gonna put them in order. So after you saw the moon phases one, you want to look for the scroll with the symbol of all the books and add the symbols. I don't know if we found it. Let me just double check. Oh, I think it's this one, yeah. So first, second, third, and fourth. So if you combine those two, you got sort of an H-like. Those two kind of makes like a TM or something, or TR. Third one kind of makes like the trident, but with like something on the bottom end. And then the last one makes like a spiky compass, basically. So first one is that M-like shape. Second one is a T with the R, which is down here. If you didn't realize there was more down there, I didn't the first time. I was like, I don't see it here. Third one is this one. And then the last one is this one. There we are. 4, 1, 2, 4, 3. Okay. So these numbers represent how many sides of the pyramid are opened, and the arrows is quantity of open sides. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to open up all 4 sides. For the second one, we'll open up, I believe, just that one. Third one, top and the bottom. This one, bottom, left, right, and top again. And this one is top, bottom, right. There we are. Grab the coin. And click here to put the coin in. Okay. Click on this piece of parchment or paper. Now this clue should tell you the amount you need. Actually, I believe the code for this is what was that one earlier? Oh, it's right here, but maybe not. No. Somewhere where there was a code we received. Was it this? I believe it's this. Scroll inside the small chest gives you 4 progressions to obtain 4 numbers. Okay, so the first line, everything adds up as 1. Second one is, what's his name's, oh, I forgot the top of my head. It's where you add the 2 numbers previous. So that's, So 7 will be an 8. 5 plus 3 would be an 8. 4 goes add 1, subtract 2. Okay, so 5 minus 4 is 3. 3 plus the previous number that you got was 3 is 6. 6 minus... No, that makes sense either. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 7. 7 minus 3, I believe, would be the next number. So the last number should be a 3. So it would be 8, 8.3. For whatever reason, the third column is saying it's a 7. So let's do that. 8873. As long as you can get at least 2 or 3 of them, it makes it a lot easier to solve it.
Piece of cake. This is being extremely easy for someone with my skills. Let's see where that machine can send me now.
Alright, you get a trophy called Alchemy Lab. Take the poison and go back to this teleporter.
Hey, Ma, I'm prepared for another treasure. What can you find among your circuits?
Calculating possible destinations. The next treasure will be harder to come by. Are you sure you want to give it a try?
Who do you think you're talking to? No thief has gotten to where I am.
Understood. Destination, Buffalo's Head Saloon, Wyoming. Year 1885. Establishing time coordinates. Activating time jump. Time travel completed. Your objective is a chest full of gold bars.
Oh, yes. This is going to pay for my retirement.
Alright. So now we're in a saloon. There's a compass here, but we'll come back to that. Alright, so this one's pretty straightforward. A joker and an ace, but the joker's in the first position, and the second one is ace of spade, it says. So let's do joker, ace of spade, and you can easily just figure it out just by randomly place them in order, or places. The ace of hearts should be in the fourth position, it says. Second position is ace of diamond. Last one should be ace of clubs. There we are. Well, sorry, I switched these two. There we go. Alright, so it didn't really do anything, but you can actually just take this and use it up here, which I'm going to do right away because I know it's the same puzzle basically. So come up here and click on this. The first one is a joker, and then we'll do like earlier, diamond, and then I believe it was this one was a heart, spade, and then this last one club. Alright, but we'll come back to that. So let's go down here to the alcohol. So if you look at the sides, how many bottles of each type are there? The answer to that would be 1 yellow, 2 red. Three is green, and last is orange. Now the arrows on here are actually very important. You'll be using the arrows on this chessboard or treasures board, however you want to look at it. So this board says you want to start right here. So if you look at those arrows on the bottle, the first one would take you to it would take you here to 5B. And then from 5B, the arrows on the second bottle would take you to 3D. And then from 3D, the third bottle, the arrows would take you over to 6E. And then from 6E, the arrows on the last bottle would take you all the way over to 4C. gives you a lever. So we can actually take the lever and go ahead and put it here. But we'll leave that alone for a bit. Let's go to the dice door puzzle now. So come over here, check this table. Now you'll notice there's the numbers 0, 2, 4, 8, and then a bunch of question marks. So on the left side, you'll see that there's 0 red dots, then there's 2 red dots, and then 4, and then last row there's a total of 8. So if we go by that logic, on the right side there's 6 dots, then 4, then 0, and then 8. So 6, 4, 0, 8. Take that number, 6408. Come over here. And then do that, opens the door. Now, every one of these letters, if you look outside, you want to count how many cactus or cacti there are. I'm not going to go through all the windows to show it, but I will say this. NSWE, so in that order, how many cactus at each of the windows? Well, N has 3, what we saw. And if you check the other ones, you'll see South has 4, West has 2, and East had 6. That gives you this piece. So we want to go out here to the piano and click here, put the wheel on. Now the way this one works is you have to look at the ceiling. And you'll notice the ceiling has, I believe it's like this. Yeah. So the ceiling has these like candles. Now if you imagine a line from the candle to the center, that's what your puzzle would look like for the final solution. So come over here. This one, you want to change it until it's one like that. Then this one should be like that. And the last one, like a diagonally Y. Like this. Well, it kind of went away, but yeah. There you go, you see it there. Click right here. This shows you some music symbols. Okay, so this one also wants you to look at the ceiling. Oh, I believe it's these black dots, perhaps? No. Yeah, I honestly am not quite sure why this one says look at the ceiling. So I don't see anything that looks like music notes. What I do know, though, is if you click on this and click on the hint, it shows you that, which is a sharp, I believe. Is here sharp or flat? I want to say it's sharp. Could be wrong. I'm not a music person. But basically, what we want to do is we want to do this. So we want to move this one down just 1. This one we want to go all the way down and back up and then up 1. This one is all the way down. This one is just straight out. This one's all the way to the top. Okay, so this is where they want us to take those cards from earlier and solve this puzzle right here, which we already did. Now it says we want to go down here and solve the wanted poster clue puzzle. So Mew Hall is worth that much. And let's see, where's another wanted picture? Mulligan is worth that much. And there should be a third one around here somewhere, I think. But pretty much, though, if you look at it, the M-U-L-L-I-G-A-N. M is 5, U is 2, L is 4, and so on. So what we want to do is we want to go down here and say 965. 1, 4, 4. We get trophy called wanted. You can look at this file. Nothing else inside. Okay, now come up here. And we got one second to last puzzle to solve. So this right here shows you each of the letters. And you want to use that to solve the puzzle. Spoiler alert, the killer is Jack. So the order, what we want to do here is on the top row, we want to turn this one down, this one down, these two down, and this one down. For the second row, we want to go first two down, and then the rest of them are up. Last row, everyone is up except for the second to last one, and that's Jack in that Braille-like code. Come over here. Or is it here, I think? No. It is downstairs, wherever it unlocked at. Yeah, I think it was possibly, no, not here. Damn, we just unlocked something up there. Oh, it does, right here. Alright, so grab this arrow. Come down here. And this one we want to solve. We can only put one arrow on each of the numbers. We want to get 46 with these three, 19 with these three, and then 20 with these last two. We also got to do like red, blue, and orange on certain spots. So we can't just put them anywhere. So quickly the solution would be we want to take this, put this one on 20 red, it's right here, 19 blue. This one is 7 orange. And then the next ones are 4 purple, 2 purple. And 13 green. Just gotta click there, it's kind of weird. And the last one is 5 green, 15 orange. So 15 orange and 5 green. And that gives us another key. And we'll take this key to this chest. Unlocks this.
Oh yeah, this definitely will pay for my retirement. Time to go.
Get a trophy called Saloon, pick up the gold. Now, I'm going to have to stop this video because I'm almost at my max recording time for these non-live videos. We only got one more level, so we'll go ahead and walk up the stairs, but then stop before I go to the next area. So guys, join me for part 2. We'll finish up this trophy guide, platinum guide. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Peace.